Divine rising, everyone. I pray everyone is having the most beautiful and healthiest and safest and most fantastic-ist and most fucking extravaganza-ist day ever. All right? It doesn't matter how it doesn't matter. The grammar doesn't matter. What matters is you having a good day. All right? No, Body Armor is not sponsoring this motherfucker. I know it might seem like that, but that's not what's going on. The other, yesterday we dropped a video and TikTok wanted to sit up there and camera's falling because of wind. All right. Let me just put this bottle in front of it. All right. Anyways, TikTok tried to sit up there and take one of our videos down because and I took the screenshot and everything. The reason it literally said video removed for authenticity and integrity. It was the weather mod video. That everyone already knows about that. I already said I'm not. First of all, TikTok, divine rising. All right, not good morning, but there's nothing to mourn about. Every day's a blessing, so fuck all that good morning shit. I know a lot of y'all probably said that today. Not us over here. Good, right? I pray you're having a great day. And I see you're updating your terms as of September 13th, okay, for the community guidelines. Great, amazing, awesome. You know, make sure everything's updated and all that. However, when it comes to appeals, when it comes to the reason why people, you know, get their video silenced or just removed or taken down or just not visible to be seen, you guys need to come on. Like, people shouldn't have to send a million emails and hear nothing back. You guys are very cryptic. You don't respond fast enough. And here's the thing. You ain't stopping nothing. I'm just letting y'all know. My goal is to never get on here and sit up here and try to cause a riot or, you know, fucking try to change nobody. No, I get on here and talk spiritual and health, wealth, success, motivational, funny. We even sing and rap and dance in this bitch. It's everything, okay? Everything that makes the world great is what the fuck we get on here and talk about. And if there's some shit that's making the world not so great, I guess I gotta hold this because the wind is busting today. All right. Hold on, maybe I could put it up against this tree. You know, I'm gonna keep this thing going as the wind tries to stop us, you know. Kind of at an angle. I don't like that. You know, you guys they have to make it better for, you know, communicating, and they have to make it's just like YouTube sometimes, you know. If people get strikes, if they do something that they didn't know was bad, and then they try to make it better by, you know, correcting it or trying to appeal it or trying to contact, can we get like agents? I don't even care if it's AI agents. We need something, because I'm just gonna keep uploading as much as possible, knowing that what I'm uploading ain't bad, because that's the only shit that they took down. So I took it down. I was like, all right, forget it. They don't like that. All right, we won't touch on that like that. It's not that I'm never gonna talk about geoengineering. It's not. First of all, that type of shit is so boring to talk about. One, I brought it up just to bring it up. Ooh, let's talk about, you know, facility. No one cares about that. I brought it up just because it was fun to talk about. Like I said, it's all just like in the same moment, I jumped and then talked about how it would be cool to go explore abandoned places. So you ain't censoring nobody because there's nothing to censor. Don't sit there and try to limit somebody's fucking ability to just express themselves, not with others, not even for the sake of personal, like anything, not even just because I want to look back and watch this shit and feel good about the fact that, you know what, I got the fuck outside, did something with my day that didn't involve fucking loathing and being miserable about the fact that I'm not happy, or because I'm at a job, or because I'm at this or wherever. Well, don't fuck that. I'm out here with God. We doing what we supposed to, and all the divine ones gonna continue to do that too. So thanks for the pressure, but I'm not doing anything that warrants you guys to get on my ass like that. Really. If I ever talk politics, it's always respectful. It's always open source. Just like, right, I always talk, right, we talk about the country. I say I love the U.S. The people are the best. We can't be fucked with, okay? We are great, amazing, resilient, and all that shit. Because in the middle of all of the, understanding, I will never forget to appreciate what's great at the moment, along with what has been great in between all the bullshit. So TikTok, you're doing your job, but please make it better for creators to get in contact with you and figure out what the reason why is. Now, I get it. You don't have the time, all that, but come on, man. You got to make it easier. Come on, guys. Because all that paperwork and technical shit, especially when people are aware of the rules and they're doing their absolute best to follow them, and then y'all got them hung up saying, oh, they got a strike, or they're banned, or they can't drop for a certain amount of time. I don't give a fuck if it's a record label holding up an artist or a band to the point where they can't drop anything to their fans, because that's what it's about. It's all about, I don't care what it is. You name it. Name anything great. You like your iPhones? Okay? You like your pizza? All right? You like whatever it is. I like those things too. It doesn't matter what it is. The whole point of it is to be out here as much as possible, as long as possible, for people to enjoy that, shit as much as motherfucking possible. And in between all the real shit, I'm going to keep it colorful because it feels good. Not because I think I need to do that to boost viewer retention. Don't fucking care. And I can tell you about viewer retention because my attention span... Fucking ants on the tree. You see it? All right, then. It's like you got to communicate better with the people out here. That's one thing too, communication. So there is a such thing as over communicating though. You don't want to tell your business to the whole world. Hey, I got all this. Come rob me. What the fuck? No. All right. It's, hey, I pray y'all doing great and keep it moving. All right. Everybody has their own day. Everybody has their own business, their own job, their own missions. All right? And as long as we get the fucking honor to be seraphic and wake up with God every day, the universe every day, the galaxy every day, we're gonna have no choice but to fully send it. Fuck is you staring? What you looking at? Drop some. Pick it up. All right. That's what I'm saying. Because it's never too late to find a solution, to run it back, figure it out. How are we gonna do it? Assess, right? I love me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But when there's no bread, I improvise. I grab me a hamburger bun, smash that hoe, plop. Got me a fucking motherfucking bootleg Uncrustable. I'm not playing. Because it's not even about, remember, like I said, it's all about the PB&Js for the PB&J lovers. It's about that, the PB&Js being out here for as much as possible. It's about the product being out here as much as possible so people can enjoy it as much as possible. People on the front lines of that get a little they get confused and start thinking that it's less about that and more about making as much money as possible. If you focus on the enjoyment aspect, if you focus on making it the best experience possible for people, the money will empty itself automatically. That's just how it works. When you're overthinking about something, the result automatically is fucked up. All right? So there's overthinking, right? So there's manifesting your shit, but then there's overthinking about it, which gets in the way of what you're trying to bring into your reality. So stay composed, drive forward, not side, not right, not down, no, forward. Because you got to make it work. for as long as a single fucking second goes by, as you look around and you're aware of the fact you're not successful and you haven't made it, it's a bit taunting. It's a bit haunting. It's a bit fucking damn. Look, that's why we come out here so much, because there's no way in fuck I'm gonna stay in a car. No, I'm not even trying to stay in no building like that. I'm ready to bust a building down just to see the sunlight again. As long as everybody's out of it. You know? And then I'll snap my fingers and the building's rebuilt as if nothing happened at all. Would be nice, but I'm not, you know what? Even, it's not folks. It doesn't really matter. All right? When it comes to manifesting, all it really is just putting time and attention and effort and energy on what all the things that align with what it is you need to be. All right, it's not about what you want, it's about what you need. Okay, that automatic drive within you is already showing you mentally, spiritually, physically, your capabilities, your potential, but not even your potential. It's showing you what the fuck you're here for. Remember, God's just down here having another experience in so many different ways with itself. Right? So this is God as Gem Leo. You are God as you. And that's the best shit about this. You know, it's like on purpose you start out confused because it makes the game a little more fun, especially when you're not even playing it for that long and you realize, oh. But from there, because of the oh, as I said, how normal things seem as of now only set it up for shit to be that much more amazing once you're successful, once you raise your vibration, once you stay, once you align fully, embrace your fucking path with the universe and do it. To the point where on a daily basis, you're looking around like, this is my life. Blessed. Fuck yes. But you gotta feel that way before it happens. That's a part of the manifestation. You know, walking around feeling successful. I feel successful already. Do I have a single, I got no money for shit. Down on my last gas. Thank goodness for the food card hitting. We can keep it a buck. I'm blessed for anything and everything that I could be assisted or helped with, because it's not even someone giving me help. It's not this person. It's not this organization or these. It's not the state giving nobody no food. I appreciate it for everybody involved, but at the end of the day, that's God helping everybody out. When we stand back and we look at what it really is, yes, taxpayers, yes, people, yes, all right. And hey, no one, if you're a taxpayer, you know, shit, I'm no exception. My own fucking taxes go into that shit. And I don't care. That's why if people want to go, oh, I mean, I eat nothing but plant-based fruit. I don't eat nothing but, I'm lean and green, bitch. So you ain't gonna catch me at the supermarket. You ain't gonna mean mug me in the grocery line, looking in my cart, talking about, oh, look at them Doritos, look at that cereal, look at them candies. No. You ain't gonna see me pull out the EBT and swipe for a bunch of junk food. You ain't gonna see me do that. No. No. See, you know how expensive produce is. Fresh, organic. You know how expensive fruit is. Fresh, organic. Ha. Right? What is expensive about it? Wait, because it's been normalized to pay for shit that nature automatically gave us. Not only that, here's the thing. Nature taught a lot of people, people in agriculture. Nature taught a lot of people, farmers. Nature taught so many people how to grow, how to prosper, how to recycle that process of prosperity so that you can plant carrots over and over and over again and get that shit, okay? Infinite energy, the earth itself, the elements itself, nature itself, okay? All of me automatically letting all this shit print out because I ain't got no script. I'm out here having a good day and God's letting this shit flow itself. But that's okay, we'll play the game. You know? Most of us start out and we have to eat fucking Vienna sausages and Spam. Most of us have to eat fucking corned beef hash and all this bullshit. Fuck that. You could have left that pig alive if that's what you was gonna do with his ass. Chop him up, dump half a fucking bucket of sodium on his ass, despite the fact he was already filled with it, and then mix it with some potatoes and some and then some other fucking over-processed ass bullshitted down fucking beef. And then on top of that, they stuff it in a can and then put a bunch of preservatives in it. What the fuck? Don't get mad because we sit back and go, oh, we don't. I'm telling you something right now. A lot of us know about the food industry and how that shit was before a single iPhone, before a single TV. Nigga, you don't, man, I could, before I picked up a single, any type of internet, boy, I could tell your ass about some fucking baloney, and I could tell, just from reading the back of that bitch, when I was young as fuck, and I couldn't pronounce any of those words. Yes, I was reading ingredients lists. I was reading ingredient lists young. I wanted to know what the fuck was in bubble yum. Apparently there's oil in that shit. I didn't know. Is that bad? No, I like to know. You should too. That's why YouTube, TikTok, any of y'all, like I said, I'm not out here to expose nobody because I'm not exposing shit. I don't get nothing for it, and that's not my mission. My mission is to have a great day and be the most godly, and that's what we're doing right now in our own way, right? That's why we're outside. But the whole point of this shit is to talk about everything and anything that comes to the spiritual mind. Right? Stand out in the universe. Right? You think about the earth in the middle of space. The earth is in the universe. That would make us two in the universe. Like, we all know we're a part of the universe. So that's me trying to just be basic as fuck to confirm the fact with low vibrating beings, we're a part of the universe. Don't forget that. All right? Don't forget that. Yeah, you too. Yes. You as well. In fact, you were here before my eyes. And most of us. All right? You share this planet with a bunch of beautiful beings. Don't think that just because you're trapped in an office or because you're trapped in a factory, I can tell you about both, or because you're trapped behind a cash register, I can tell you about that too. Or because you're trapped, wherever you're trapped, I don't care if it's work entrapment, relationship entrapment, whatever entrapment, don't be trapped. Because you're going to get out here, you're going to be around some birds, and you're going to forget all about it. That's why stay connected to nature and animals is in many ways as you possibly can. Pets are an amazing way. As long as it's like a synergistic union where the love is mutual. Your love and respect for the animal, I don't care, cat, dog, snake, motherfucking hedgehog. You see it as a majestic being. You see it as the same way you see yourself. Godly. So that's why I don't talk to it. I don't talk to animals like how most people talk to animals. It's all spirit. It's all energy. So anything I'm saying in any type of verbal statement, that's all just to expose the energy in the phrase, in the words. You know your dog can't hear you. You know your cat can't hear you, right? But when you say I love you to your animal, they feel the energy behind that. It's not the words were just an excuse so that they can feel the energy, because that's the only thing that they are sensitive enough to fucking comprehend in terms of communicating with your ass and with us. Doesn't matter. It could be an insect, a fish, a bird, a mammal, reptile. It doesn't matter what it is. Amphibian, anything. Yes, I took it upon ourselves at a young ass age to put my fucking face deep into a book, okay, deep into an encyclopedia. And what kind of encyclopedia was it? It was a nature encyclopedia. Fuck words. I don't care about Excapelladocious. I don't fucking care. I want to know about the lizards. I want to know about the sharks. I want to know about the flamingos. I want to know about poison, camouflage, sharks. Bite force. Okay, I want to know about defense mechanisms. I want to know about habitats. I want to know about everything. Because humans, you're great, but you're not the only great thing out here walking around, flying around, swimming around, digging around. You're not. And a lot of us know this. That's why whenever we're among nature and nature is doing its thing, we cross our arms, We wave, step on back. Straight like that. Now, I got respect for nature. That's for damn sure. But not just nature in terms of what you think about wild. I got respect for all natures. Okay, what do you think of when you hear nature? You probably think of leaves and trees and plants and all that. No, nature is also down to behavior. It comes down to character traits based on personality and the morality of that personality. Oh, I'm sorry, let me slow down. No, fuck that, catch up. Right? If someone is hostile and aggressive, they have a violent nature. All right? That wouldn't make them a force of nature. That right there, it would be your fucking monsoon. That would be your tornadoes, your hurricanes, your volcanoes erupting. Those are actual earthquakes. Those are actual forces of nature. But a confused human with the inability to compose themselves and have zero fucking highly exalted godly reserve, no, that is just disappointing. And yeah, I get addicted when we stacking words on top of words because it feels great the more you fucking say, because that means the more you fucking get to be heard and all that shit. Or the more that is heard, I should say. Yeah, I like stacking words because the more you say, the more is heard. Yes. Update that bit. Woo! Beautiful day, guys. All right, Wasp. Don't fuck with me. You see, what you notice is that more and more when we go out, right? Wasps have aggressive and violent nature. It's at the point now where a whole bunch of grasshoppers could just be all flying around me. I don't give a fuck. The only thing I don't fuck with is mosquitoes because of their nature. It's not even because I'm afraid of them or nothing. Their nature is disrespectful. It goes against God and all things godly, and I will always protest against mosquitoes. Because remember, I don't fuck with real mosquitoes and I don't fuck with people who act like mosquitoes, right? It comes down to nature, right? Literally, and then the figurative but also pretty damn actual, the actuality, I should say, of natures among people or beings and how they act, right? That's all this is for, awareness. But as you notice, these damn videos, they go on like, sometimes wasps be around me and shit. And I always cut just to be like, do something, wasp. I'm not fucking with you. Leave me. Like me and the wasps have like a relationship. But they're just, okay, the reason why the wasps, they're not fucking with me. See, I'm telling you something right now. Summers go by more and more and more. We're becoming all the godly ones are becoming more and more godly to the point where shit that isn't can't fuck with them, right? So for 4th of July, we went by the water, wanted to catch the little fucking, wanted to catch the fireworks or whatever. Not because we thought we was missing out or nothing. You can just go up to Walmart and go get you a whole box of fireworks for however much and pop them hoes off in a motherfucking parking lot or somewhere at night. You get you some drink, get you some smoke, you got your people there, y'all kicking it, music playing. That's better than going to some fucking to some fireworks event by the lake for 4th of July. But anyways, we went over there, and before we even got out, I'm telling everybody, I'm like, hey, if y'all go over there, you gonna get bit at least once, let alone multiple times. Mosquitoes are beef seekers. They want all of the fucking smoke. Might as well call them heat seekers at that point. That's what they are. Damn, that's what you could think of a mosquito as. They are mini heat-seeking missiles. Why? Because they're attracted to sweat, and they're attracted to heat, and they're attracted to the pheromone, or they're attracted to the pheromones and chemicals that your body gives off during perspiration, right? They don't bite everybody. They can't, because I believe only the females have the proboscis, or it has the straw. I always call it the straw. Right? That they use to suck blood. Right? Fuck that. Only the female has it. So males can't do that. Right? It's usually in wild, the females are usually bigger and more aggressive. It makes no sense. No, I can see the dudes trying to be like, yeah, that's like that among people too. I wouldn't say all that. I wouldn't say all that. Y'all just like to sit there and do all these. Stop. Like I said, also, remember, divine feminine, divine masculine, those are all great things, but the divine feminine is way stronger. So, perhaps, instead of dudes saying, oh, she's violent, she's aggressive, no, she's a divine feminine. That's true peace, but true chaos. And if she has that shit mastered, you can't fuck with her because she's a goddess. And if you're not a god, you can't if you're trying to. And if you are a god, your only intention is to exchange on a divine level for the sake of appreciating the universe and God's power in your own destiny among the cosmos. Okay, all of our cosmic paths are connected, but the way we go through them all, it's just like how it is now. I'm looking first person while doing this, while at the same time aware of the fact that my third person ass is on this front facing ass bitch, this camera, right? That's why I love video games. 2005, Star Wars Battlefront 2, right? One of the best games ever fucking made. I will play that forever, and I can't wait to do videos on it. Yes, all right, Jump Sonic, go hit, we got all types of gaming over there already. But if you go into the settings, you can, in any video game really, but if you go into the settings, you can switch the perspective. First person, second person, third. First is through the, like you're through the eyes, right? POV. And then second person is like, it's like third, but just a little closer. And then third is where you see the whole body. I used to switch back and forth from first person to third person in that game just to master it and appreciate it more in reality. I used it to help me be more aware and understood of that shit in reality, right? Don't just be digesting entertainment and not learning shit from it, let alone playing it because you think that the only point of playing it is for enjoyment and not learning, let alone enjoying the learning together with the enjoyment, right? I mean, think about it. Whenever people go do something for the first time, part of the fun is doing it. Some people don't do shit at all because they've never done it. And then they miss out on just doing it in general, regardless of it being something they go on to do a lot or not. So don't miss out. No, don't miss out. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. Yeah, don't miss out. Don't miss out on that cash, making sure that shit gon' last. I'ma just have to go get all of that, make gon' laugh. Whoa, for sure. I don't know who's laughing. Well, us, probably, yeah. Nah, we just playing. Oh, man. Because that's one thing a lot of people are struggling to do. You know, oh, we have a beautiful ladybug right here. Hi, ladybug. You're gonna have to get off my drink. Come on. You can get on me though. What should we name her? I don't know. She's just chilling. She can bite me, I don't care. She's just scared. I'm not of a fucking ladybug. Where'd she go? There she is. Say hi, lady. Say hi, lady. Hi, lady. She's really, I think she's just trying to find a spot to nap. Anyways, that's one thing a lot of people are afraid to do. Shit by themselves. What are you afraid for? If this fucking ladybug can go out into the wild world, end up on my fucking hand, but have a good ass day too, why can't you? Now, I get it. You know, we're chilling because God's chilling, and that's the only way to really chill is to chill with God. But remember, chilling with God and the universe, it's chill, but it's also very chaotic, and that chaos is something that, you know, especially angelic beings, we find to be very chill. This simple shit that we've had to fucking just sit through for the past 2 decades, that's what's really chill to people. All right? I don't give a fuck what the stress is. There's more to life. There's so much more to life. And just because you deny the infinity of it, that doesn't mean that everybody's going to deny it. And even if everyone did deny it, that doesn't mean that the infinity itself is denied from shit. Let them know, Ladybug. Let them know, Ladybug. Yeah. Let them know, Ladybug. So grow up. You don't need a fucking pen. You don't need a motherfucker. Ain't someone to hold your hand. When you realize you're a part of God, you realize God is the best hand to hold the whole time. There we go. You gonna fly off? Where you going? No. Yeah, you can go up there. Just don't go in there. Got on my spacesuit, so I don't really care. She seems to like our bracelets. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. You can see her making her little move. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Look at her. Yeah, she can chill. I don't doubt she'll probably fly. Oh, are her wings damaged? Not your wings being damaged. Aw. Okay. Well, right now she's making her way up my arm very slow. She's a ladybug, give her time. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I think one of her wings is kind of not doing so well. All right, come on, you got to get off. I know you just think I'm a tree. I know you're not taking anything personal, but at the same time, it's me, you, and God. So all right, get on the tree. All right, get her back to her spot so I can stop focusing. And I swear, if you fly on me, then you might just have to chill on me for however long until you fly off. So, and if you fly on the camera, by all means, get your pick in, Ladybug. Anyways, and I get it. You get out in the world, I don't get it. But for a lot of people, because they haven't got past that point of sitting with them. I really hope these ants don't tear up that ladybug. She can fly, I think. Anyways, you know, I get it. The world can be scary. You go out, it's big. But what the fuck about big shit is scary? I never understood that. Right? I never understood that. Hold on. You see that tower back there? Somebody, like, the closer you get to that tower, some people have this thing called it's like a gigantism, or it's like a fear of, I forget the name of it, but it's like people have a fear of big stuff. They could go to New York, see a tall building, look up and just get nauseous and feel, you know, let alone if they go to the top of it, like, you know, and then look out one of the windows. Or going even like halfway up. I'm gonna do my best to share my unlimited confidence that is not even mine, but just God's, because it's unlimited out here. Trees have 1,000,000% confidence because they know who they are and what they're here for and who they serve. When you embrace that, you get out here. Okay, shit becomes an adventure. Now you're walking around on the street. And the unknown becomes something that actually is exciting. Right? There's nothing good, man. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, I used to go, especially back in the day, we used to go everywhere with friends, you know, people, whoever. But then, like, nowadays, and it's cool chilling with people. But like, one of the best things, if you can, get out with yourself. Take yourself out. Go out, walk around, do whatever. Man, fucking have an adventure, just you. But the whole time, embrace the fact that it's you and God. And then over time, that's going to just merge more and more until you realize, oh, okay. All right. And when you have that, oh, okay moment, you will, it's different for everyone kind of, but not really. You'll have your, you'll basically realize everything you need to know about life, your position in it, enough, as it develops, you're ready. Let's go. And now keep going. That's it. I'm here to make, look, I'm not about capping. All right, I'm here to make the process. I'm here to talk about how I'm here to make the process as easy as possible, while at the same time being real about the fact there's going to be some things that aren't so easy, but they're going to work out, and they're going to pay off in your favor more than you could ever comprehend. You're trying to roll the dice with God, because it's a 7 every time. All right, you might roll something different one time, just so you can be aware of certain things that are very important, just so you can get back to winning. Like I said, because if you lose, you're really not losing. If you're competing and technically you lost, you didn't lose. Now you have an awareness of everything that you should have done. There should be things that you could have did better, and then you focus on that, sharpen it up, hit the next match, boom, take that fucking dub. There's nothing better. That process, you have to appreciate it. Don't be discouraged. Don't think that you suck or anything like that. Fuck out of here. And don't let nobody else try to make you feel like you suck just because they said you suck, and because they're walking around with some false confidence as if they don't suck, when the whole time, because it's false, they do suck. What fucking shit is what they suck? Fuck out of here. Ain't nothing worse than a fucking fraud, but the least you could do is keep your fake bullshit to yourself. We got enough pollution out here, and it's not only limited to fucking, it's not only limited to what shit people are putting in the air or whatever. It don't fucking matter. No. All right. The least you could do is be supportive to yourself first. So that way, automatically, you join the party and you're at least a little, not too much, but a little supportive of what the fuck we all got going on down here. I didn't say be supportive of everybody else. I said be supportive of what the fuck we got going on down here. Because if you are a part of it, and you have been here long enough to develop an understanding of shit to the point where now you can form a statement. Now you can say shit like, oh, this sucks. Oh, and be ungrateful out loud. It took intelligence. You had to go to school. You had to be, you had to go through a lot. You had to do your ABCs. There was a lot you had to do just to be able to talk shit. Because maybe at a young point when you were talking shit, you weren't the most good at it, right? You stay in school for a little bit. Take whatever shit you can that the system is trying to fucking pour into your mind, and then filter it out. Only grab the important shit, but then perceive it in your own godly way with God, so that it only benefits you. Because your whole point, especially with God, is to benefit all, and to be a beacon of beneficial greatness. They ain't gonna teach you that, because your teachers, your professors, it don't matter who the nation is, what the person in charge is. I don't give a fuck. Y'all don't give a fuck about no one but your goddamn self. And that's cool, because you know what that means? That means you think you are you, and that there is yourself. How misfucking understood could you ever possibly be? Oh wait, probably a lot more than you fucking are currently. That right there is rejecting the universe, saying I'm not a part of that, but I'm a part of that. I'll be here, a part of it enough to take, and not appreciate, yay. That's not how it goes the fuck down out here. I'll say it every fucking video. The universe, the heavens, God, it's all bigger than us. And the moment you accept that, you truly become big just like that in your own ultimate way. And I say that because, yeah, there's a lot of trees around, but each tree is its own thing, doing its own set of amazing things. Trees do what they do, but each tree has its own destiny. Just like you, just like us. All right, and by any means, all right, I'm going to say this too to all the To all you Christians who keep commenting all these like Bible scriptures, stop. Because you're just gonna get fucking deleted. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but look, y'all take kindness weak. Y'all take kindness as a weakness. All right? Most of y'all don't get down like that. When it comes to actually going toe to toe with the true force of God. All right? You still seem to think that Jesus is the big picture, when the bigger picture was all about embracing the fact that you are just like Jesus. Jesus symbolized a lot of godly shit. I appreciate the story of Jesus. All that. I know what all that represents. I'm grateful to be able to absorb the godliest, any godly shit I could from it. But get out the fucking comments with your scriptures. Okay? I've been said God don't need no script or a scripture. We gonna do this shit for real every single time. And I'm not preaching for nothing. All right? I'm popping shit. I've been told you I'm not here to fucking put nobody to sleep. You can put motherfuckers to sleep with your scriptures, with your lectures. Fuck that. And you. We got places to go. Who the fuck just wants to watch us at a park every day? No, we have places to go. All right? And with the iPhone 17 and a good ass hotspot and some equipment so we can go live, stay live, and be live. Bitch. For real. I'm running out of spots. I'm not about to keep driving all around looking for new shit. I'm gonna just have like 2-3 spots and cycle them out. Damn, somebody cooking. I know they cooking something good. Hey, good for y'all. I pray y'all have a great ass time with that. But still, we got places to go. For real. And like I said, I'm calling out niggas who are trying to be out here on some super conscious shit. No one cares. Fuck that. We don't. You want us to care, make us care. You want us to care, make us care. Because if you don't, then chances are you ain't aware. For real. Because I'm not out here to make it look like I'm doing something. I'm not. That's affiliate marketing. I don't fuck with that or them. They get in front of cameras. They give people pyramid schemes. They tell people all the shit that they want to hear on purpose because they know that's what people want to hear. So if it's what they want to hear, well then of course, okay, because it's a bunch of sweet shit. It's a bunch of lies. Oh, is this oh, spider, come here. Don't be scared either. Come on. All right, but you're less skittish though. This tree is such a highway, but it's like a spider. It's like a vertical highway. Like no one cares about the conscious shit. All right? I've already said when it comes to all the bad shit in the world, we already know about it. So therefore, TikTok, you removing videos as if I'm doing something. I don't know what it is. You should never remove somebody's shit because of integrity or authenticity. Because I'm outspoken and real. That's why you removed it. Okay, welcome to America. Fuck out of here. But that's not the America we live in, though. It's not. It's not. I don't care. There's a free motherfucker out here. And I'm not talking about America. I'm talking about the whole world. How the fuck, first of all, how in the fuck is the whole world going to be so great, right? But then, you know, America has its development to the point where it's the only country known as the free country. As if the rest of the world ain't great too, as if they don't have their own freedom. And look, there's a lot of places with a lot of fucked up shit going on. But at the same time, come on, y'all. No. We're trying to really be free out here. The whole world is great. So I don't, like I said, it's not about the US, not about this country, that country. Because when I think about the world, I think about the map that we know about, but I also think about that map not being accurate. And I also think about the fact that there's way more out there. Okay? What you perceive to be real actually is. So if you think that something is what it is, and you are dead set on, and you're dead set on that, on that understanding. Nobody can tell you wrong, whether it's good or bad. Nobody could ever tell me to stop doing this or content or music or anything, and then me actually do it, because I can't stop what the fuck is keeping niggas alive, regardless of anybody giving a fuck about it. Because me and God in this bitch, all right? Now we know all that's gonna come, and when everybody comes, it's gonna be great. But still, that's why most people give up when it comes to whatever it is they're pursuing. They're pursuing it instead of doing it. All right? I'm doing this shit because I have to. I'm doing this shit because if I don't, I'm not doing my job for the heavens, for the universe, for the galaxy, for the earth, for us, for God, for everything. That's bad. Y'all be stressing out, oh, I'm late to work, my manager's gonna fire me. Fuck them. You have real heavenly missions. And if you put that off to the point it never gets done, I don't even care if a little bit gets done over time. I'm telling you, the heavens appreciate any and every contribution. That's why this whole time, regardless of money and equipment, I've been doing anything and everything I can to post, to write, to record, to promote, to build skills, to network, okay? And that's all basic shit you just find out through going through, after you go through it. That's funny as fuck when people want to go get successful and then act like they're fucking giving people sauce. You ain't giving nobody no sauce. You did what a lot of motherfuckers did, just as in your own way. Not everybody did it honestly, but to everybody who did, they were following their spiritual path. They were following that force within them. We need to talk more about the force within us. That's God right there. That is literally God right there. And God has to be like that because of all the ungodly shit around you. God's a cold, sneaky motherfucker. And it works out perfectly for all of us who are aligned. Okay? In plain sight. All right? You know how much you hear about, Satan walking around? You know how much you hear about, aliens and, extraterrestrials walking around? God's walking around too. For real. But you gotta embrace that shit, or else you'll just be like you'll just be on some human shit. And there's nothing wrong with appreciating what it means to be human. But then there's the actuality of humans. Okay? You can dive into that rabbit hole. You can dive into that rabbit hole if you want. I'm not going into it because I don't care. Why? Because your species doesn't matter. Your race doesn't matter. I always say your spirit matters. I don't care if you are Shrek. I don't care if you are Mike Wazowski. I don't give a fuck, okay, who or what you are. Is your spirit fucking great? But genuinely, okay, cool. So who cares about what planet you come from? Who cares about what skin color you come from, or what skin color you have? I don't care about none of that. And none of y'all should either. Cause time keeps on slipping. Whoa, for real. For all y'all who are bound by it. Why would you want to be bound by time, especially when from the start there is no time? Okay, when you think about time and space, they're concepts, but they're actual, but they're not absolute. Okay, the heavens are not bound by time and space, but they are two very real aspects that we can use to appreciate and become stronger, more divine, more intelligent, and just more strengthened on our fucking paths. I'm not getting out here and talking up a parade or anything. I'm just getting out here and having a great day and being productive with it, though. Why just get out here and chill and keep all this to ourselves? No, I'm done with that, bruh. It's at the point now I ride around. I'll be blasting my own shit in the car. And it hits. All right, and I know a lot of y'all be making music, you be saying it hits because you're feeling yourself. No, you haven't been in the studio with God this whole time, so you don't truly understand what a hit is, even if it goes on to be #1. I don't give a fuck. There's a lot of shit there's bot farming, and there's a whole bunch of over promoted shit. Okay, a lot of shit that's promoted is based on paying for the promotion. All right, so just because a shit song gets rotated to #1 simply because it was paid to be overplayed to the point where they forced it into everybody's playlists. No. We're here because we got actual work to do. And we look forward to doing all of it with everyone. You know? It'd be so cool to link up with Rashad and do a video wherever he's at. I wish me and Rashad could do a video from the astral plane and post that hoe. We really break the fucking internet. I wish me and as many people as possible could just go off into the astral plane in our own with a camera, have our own adventures, and then bring that shit back. I'm telling you, the astral plane will get your ass ready. Okay? You'll go through shit in the astral plane, and then you come back to Earth, and then your confidence is sharp, stronger than ever before. You have no fear. I mean, especially if you never did, now it's just that much more fun, right? It could be something basic too, right? In the astral plane, I do a lot of super shit. We do a lot of super shit because we're training for the soul war, okay? Blue sky, yeah. But if I could just pull and you could see what's really going on up in the sky right now, you'd appreciate how great God is. God is so great that even with everything going on that you can't see in the sky right now, everything feels normal. Everything feels chill. Despite anything and everything, despite anything or everything that everyone or anyone could be talking about, thinking about, or saying, or doing, whatever. And you think the real war is in fucking Iran? You think the war is out in Russia and shit? And no, Ukraine, no. The real war is within and all around. All that other shit will get you to be less focused on that. So that when the veil drops, your ass is standing there and you don't know what to do because you haven't been doing what the fuck you should have been doing this whole time because they've been distracting you. And even though their distraction attempts have been literally the most futile and weak and third rate, it still worked. I don't get it. So, and I can't relate to that. You know? That's what we want. We want real success, real results, real money, real health, real divine paths, real seraphic destiny, real salvation with God, okay? Real cosmic alignment, okay? Real galactic conquest, bitch. It's funny that I bring up Battlefront earlier, Battlefront 2, because that's the first time I heard galactic conquest. Yes, okay? Galactic conquest in this bitch. I can't wait to meet the Federation. Actually, I could chill on them. I can't wait to meet the angels. That's what I can't wait to meet, because they're going to fill us in. It's going to be just like pulling up to a new job, right? They go, all right, you know, here's your uniform. All right, here's your motherfucking badge, right? Here's your station, all right? Break room's over there. Oh, wait, everywhere. That's the break room. While at the same time, everywhere is the war, right? So, you know, because there's angels everywhere. I say it all the time. There's angels everywhere. And because motherfuckers have been believing that, you know, hey, if you're not aligned and your understanding isn't sharp, especially on that topic, then when you really see one, you're gonna be blown the fuck away. Maybe even literally. But that's neither here nor there, because everybody got their own path, and everybody's path ain't seraphic. okay? By choice. Everybody's could, if they wanted it to be, it could, but they don't have to be. But that's we want the real life experience. We want the most godly experience every second, for every second of the day. That's what we need our life to be, okay? We need to be the most godly. We need to walk. Ooh, burp. Okay, we gotta be the most godly. We gotta walk the most godly, and that's just natural. It's just you being yourself. Because when you embrace the fact that you are part of God's greatness and glory and power, and you are fully understood of the fact that you have your own destiny and your own path, so that looks and feels however it does in comparison to the other beings walking around, right? And the other souls. Ooh, eternity is a long fucking time. For those who don't know, the less you know, the better. But if you know, you know, and shit. Sometimes knowledge is power, so the more you know, the better. If you're built for it. If you're aligned with divine truth, as shit comes to light, you'll see. And it'll either do one of two things with you. You either fucking go mad, or you'll be like, oh, okay. You'll learn, you'll allow it to be a learning experience, and you'll, just use it as another reason you appreciate transcending with God even more. I need to go hoop. I haven't hooped in forever. Ooh, man, practice makes perfect. I'm telling you, if you focus in, you lock in, you will see your potential. You will see how strong you really are. You will see what you can do. All right? If you lock in with the intention to be the greatest fucking three-point shooter that you possibly can be, go to the park for a week and record it. All right? Start off Monday, but go there for 8 hours, okay? Or 6 hours. Go to the park for 6 hours and just fucking hoop. Three-pointer after three-pointer, adjust the length, corner shots, okay? Far shots, all types of shots. Think about the basketball court and then put a dot on every single possible spot outside the three-point line. Between the three-point line and half court. Go fill up every possible spot. By Sunday, I guarantee you will have some fucking highlights. I'm trying to tell you. You better, and because it's not about going down as one of the greatest three-point shooters. You got eternity. So, being a masterful three-point shooter, whenever it's time to be a masterful three-point shooter, that's just another thing, a part of your godly resume. I used to think too, especially when you do, if you do entertainment type shit. Whenever I say I'm an entertainment nigga, I always mean this. I'm not here for no stage shit. I'm not here for no acts. But when it comes to being an entertainment nigga, it means I'm somebody who appreciates the positive and just overall greatness. I appreciate the positivity and the overall greatness that entertainment has allowed us to be exposed to. That's it. I don't believe shit just because I watched it or heard it. Okay? I don't care. I know all about the smoke and mirrors. I know all about the illusions. All right. Nobody gives a fuck. We're here to have a good day. All right. We know that the process looks how it looks. Okay. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be a song. It could be a video, movie. Don't matter what it is. A book. It could be. The process is the process. From start to finish. And then how it looks when it's done is just how it looks. And what it goes on to be is just what it goes on to be. But it'll always be the most amazing. So that's how we rocking. 6 wings. Yeah. Oh, about to go hit another spot after this. It's another park. I want to get, so it's a park. There's a park down the street from here that I went to a few nights ago, and it was dark out and shit, and I was able to get on the roof of it, and it was awesome. I was like, it'd be so cool just to bring the tripod up here, and just kick it on the motherfucking roof. Yeah, 6WA in this hoe. Fuck you saying? 6WA, bitch. Fuck you saying? Goofy. Goofy face. We'll have to head out in a little bit. Today, my my snack suggestion to you guys is gonna be these That's It bars. It's just straight up apples and berries. This one is apple. So it's an apple bar, but it has a bunch. It's the best shit ever because it comes. Now these are the mini ones. Okay, these are just the mini ones. You want the regular bars. Okay, the regular ones, it comes with like a whole apple and like a bunch of fucking blueberries. It'd be like 40 blueberries and a fucking whole apple into a bar, or like a whole apple and a whole mango just into a fucking bar. All right, and that's it. That's the only ingredient. Literally. All right. I love this. All right, and that is naturally. So literally. Ingredients: apples, blueberries. That's it. No sodium, glyco, bico, fico, fuck all of that shitco. Okay, for real. Real fiber, real energy. You peel the fucker out. You're mindful of your trash until you find a trash bag. And there you go. You don't need a sandwich. Okay? You don't need pasta. You don't need leftover fucking whatever the fuck it is. You don't need a fucking hot dog. You don't need none of that. What you need is real energy that's gonna keep your ass from feeling down and low to the point where you think you need all those carbs and all that sodium. Chances are you're going through some shit. You're at work. It's been a long day. Chances are you haven't had a chance to eat like that. You feel really hungry. And if it's a not so great situation, you probably think about eating what? As a good experience. That's dopamine, my friend. Stay strong, fast, all right? Only eat what's necessary. And if you're ever out and you're having something fun, appreciate it. That's what fun shit is for, to appreciate it. But this drive-through fast food shit, being the majority of everyone's diet, I'm not gonna tell people to do what they want, but we got work to do, and we get to it, and we get it fucking done, regardless of how it looks. People want to say, we have our approach, we have our pace, we have the way we do it, okay? But we get it done every single time. We always will. Sometimes we hang back a little bit, scope out. Sometimes we chill. Sometimes we, but a lot of times we're going when the Spirit tells us to. What Spirit? The Spirit of God. The Spirit has the universe too. The universe, it has it. Woo! That literally is a soul on a whole different level. And you want to talk about the heavens? That's just the entirety. That might as well be God. The heavens itself is God's throne. The heavens, and I like to play with the understanding of it. God's so amazing to be within, outside, all around at the same time. It's so great. Let alone the heavens is not only limited to just the heavens. When I think of the heavens, it's not just one thing. What if the heavens? It's the eternal expanse of God's power, glory, and creation. When you think about what that is, fuck it, I'll think about what that is. It's why it's why we're here. It's how we're here. And that's the best shit of it. So, I know, hey, people want to say summer's ending. I don't care what, like I said, fuck the snow. That's some fake ass shit right there. I don't fuck with the snow. Some bullshit right there. Y'all fucking around too much with that. It should be like this all the time. It's like 78, 80, I don't fucking know, but it should be like this just all the time. Earth naturally has always been a paradise planet. But then invaders want to fuck shit up. It's all right. Y'all ain't getting away with nothing. Not because we said so. Because God says so. And the universe said so. What's the difference? All right. There ain't a motherfucking difference. Believe that. Yes. That's why I say, so get out here every day. Be your best. The performance is never over, but it's not even, it's a war out here. But still, you know, walk, talk, do everything you do, be everything you are as if you're trying to impress God. For the sole purpose of appreciating how great you can develop and how good and what good you can do after you develop from that greatness, you know? That's all. I mean, I'm loud and proud with it, but I'm chill and for real with it too. Ooh, ooh. Sure. Maybe a little crazier, but you gotta be when you're fucking passionate. You gotta be when your spirit is burning with insane God power, insane levels of God power, infinite levels. All right, so that's just natural. My energy is never based on who the fuck's around, because I'm around nobody most of the time, and it's always like this. Not because I feel like I have to entertain myself so I don't feel lonely. Fuck out of here. Maybe for y'all, maybe for niggas listening who felt some type of way about that. Not us. We got shit to do and we're doing it. Maybe we would feel like that if we weren't doing our, you know, seraphic duties. Because that would mean that I am doing something wrong. Because I'm not doing what the fuck God said to do. Because I'm not doing what the universe said to do. That's a bad thing. I don't fuck with bad shit. So we gonna keep it good over here. 6WA. Fuck you saying. I'm gonna say it over and over again. That's the shit. We don't play. But we in this game forever. And if that's the case, nothing more than a high score. The show. Nothing more than a high fucking score. High score. That's it. I think something just flew on me. Did something fly on me? But anyways, I love y'all. Please keep exchanging love on the most divine frequency you possibly can. All right? Please. You deserve it. Everyone does. Have the greatest day. Fucking keep staying on your path strong. All right? Keep doing all your favorite shit that you love to do, because it ain't going nowhere, especially when the only thing you care about is going to the top. You going to the top. You're already there. You're already there. But there's no limit to the top. So we gonna be at the top, and then we gonna get to the top of that, top of that, top of that, top of that. Yes. And they can be mad all they want, because guess what? We ain't stopping that.